All right, today I am going to share with you my journaling practice. I've created two journals over the years, and I'm going to explain to you why both of these journals, either one, has helped me reduce my stress, gain so much more clarity, confidence, calm, and just help me manage my day better and not give in to the pressures of this world, which is the theme of my mission, my life, my passion. I want you to stop giving into the world and control your own life. This world will take you for a crazy ride if you let it, if you just keep giving in, getting up every day and going in this crazy cycle. Today, I want you to stop. Whether you use my journal or not, the practice, you can do it. I even have a free download, which comes straight out of my journal, and I'll put it in the show notes of what every day that I use. So you can download that for free if you want. So the first journal I created was my daily intentions. The theme of it is just to be more intentional every single day with your choices, your time, and your energy, because you only have so much. And my second one is exactly like the first, but it's just a different theme. And this is a daily surrender. I was at a different time in my life and I needed to learn how to let go, stop trying to control everything, and just let God be in control because a lot was going on in my life at the time. And I felt very out of control. So, both of them, the themes are different, but they're both 12 weeks. And every journal, every week, you have a daily practice for journaling. So some people say, I don't know how to journal. I don't know where to start. This journal actually guides you as to what to do each. It's just like fill in the blanks. But the practice, everything that's in here, gratitude practice, prayer, just writing down your focus for the day, dreaming, there's encouraging words, there's Bible verses. Every single thing in here helps calm you, helps center you, helps increase your clarity, helps provide space in your life. All of them compound each other with their benefits. You get more and more of all of those benefits from each thing you do in the journal. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of a taste of what the journal has and how it helps me. So when I start my week on Sunday, I have a brain dump, which is so huge. Everyone should do this. Even if you don't have a journal, it's a brain dump. So every week has a theme. It has a Bible verse, it has an encouragement at the top of every day, and at the bottom, you have the encouragement and the Bible verse on the side, and plenty of space to write notes. So on Sunday, you just drop all your tasks, everything in your head. You do the brain dump that we all know we need. Sometimes you need to do that every night, but get it out of your head. You can kind of group it. It's really up to you. Sometimes I group it. Sometimes I kind of just I just want to get it out. But sometimes I have like my kid task, my work task, my mom task. I have different sections of my life that I'm sure we all have. And then also on Sunday, I write some friends that maybe I need to touch base with that week. Either I haven't talked to them in a while, I know they're going through something, whatever it is. It's just my reminder. Because it's not that I don't remember, but as we all know, life is crazy. So if I write it down, it reminds me to text or call whoever it is that I need to. And then I have a weekly intention. And in the beginning, I was really good at every single week, and I still do it. But in the week, in the beginning, I really had whatever intention it was. It could have been slowing down. It could have been just being a little calmer and gentler with my kids, with myself, giving grace, making sure I went for a walk. It's all over the board. Whatever the intention is, you need to work on because the way we change our life is one small choice at a time. And like taking it for a week, and if that week you felt like you really didn't like get into it, do it for a second week. I would do the same intention for multiple weeks, but that was how I layered new habits every few weeks, just by having a daily intention to be more patient, be more calm, be more grateful, be kinder, use a healthier tone, whatever it is you're working on. So then as we turn the page, every single day has this page. So this is what I start my day with. And the journal just lays it out for you. You don't have to think. So the top of this one says, and this is for week 1 of the daily surrender journal, is what I'm looking in. Today, I choose to let go of those things that are out of my control. I read that every day. Top three things I'm grateful for. And I write, I am grateful for my family, my health, my faith, my strength, whatever it is, I am grateful for. My focus for today. So I take a few things off of my list on Sunday, or if there's just something today that I know I need to do, and I do between 3 and 6 at the most, but I try to do my top 3 things that I have to get done today, because we know how that is. A lot of times you have this like gigantic list and you're not going to get through it. So just pick your top 3 things. Ways that I will show up for myself and my health today. So every day I write something here, whether if it's my strength training day, if I'm going for a walk day, maybe it's a day off and I'll just remind myself to stretch, get on the foam roller. Maybe it's have extra quiet time, get outside, whatever it is that today I know I can get done. Like I make it something that I know I can do and I will do. I don't put something that I know is not going to happen. Prayer reminders. This can be the same thing every day if you want. This can be if you have people in your life that are going through something and you want to make sure you remember to keep them in your prayers. Whatever, I've used this in all different ways. If there's something specific in your life you're praying for right now, whatever it is, it feels good to write it, remember it, remind yourself, and pray over it as you go. Hopes and dreams that will come to life. So this can be all over the board. I had years where I wrote the same 4 things for almost a year or two. It was almost 2 years. And they finally came to life. But one was when we were looking for a house, and I wrote the exact same thing. We live in a house with a big backyard and a pool. It took a long time, but we did get there. I've had things for work, grow my podcast to whatever 1,000 episodes. I'm going to invest in this, whatever it is. It can be, I want to be a better wife this week. I want to be a more patient parent this week. This can be anything. I want to be bolder in my walk with Christ this week. Anything you want to put there. This is so open as to how you use it for yourself. But the practice of saying something and then writing something, it just intensifies it. Down here is your weekly intention. So whatever your weekly intention was, be bold, whatever you chose, be patient, gentle. And then at the bottom is encouragement. Lord, I pray that you guide me, direct me, and help me to trust your plan for the future, especially when the world feels dark and heavy. We all know how that can be. And then on the other side is a big blank sheet of paper, which every day this is covered for me because I'm a constant writer of notes and thoughts and ideas and brainstormer. I'm constantly writing. And if I have phone calls, and then there's the Bible verse for the week. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Proverbs 3:5-6. And there's lines underneath that you can write that out, because as we know, there's just a power in journaling and writing something and writing a verse. So that's Monday. And every day has the same thing for that week. And then each week starts over. So at the end of the week, there's a quote. Letting go can be hard, but it opens up space for growth, love, and empowerment. So that's the end of week 1. And as we start week 2, we have another Bible verse. We have a page to drop all your thoughts for the week, a little page dump, and then you start into the next week. So there's 12 weeks of that. Every week has a new Bible verse, a new encouragement, but the same practice. And then after week 4, you actually have a reflection. Let me see if I can find that. So you can actually, if you want, you can reflect back on the previous 4 weeks. And it's nice because you can take time to just kind of think what I'm grateful for, what happened, thoughts that you might have had, progress, challenges, what you learned, and then you go into the next week. So it's 12 weeks of that. So you have gratitude practice, which I talk about gratitude practice a lot. There's so many different ways you can practice gratitude, but the writing of it was a game changer for me. When I started this journal, I was in a really bad place. I was experiencing a lot of postpartum. I was kind of lost as this new mom of littles, feeling the pressure of the world, my walk in Christ, what is good, what should I do, what should I not do? All the pressures, come to this, come to that, do this, do that. And it all felt so like uncomfortable and unsettling. Social media was all big and starting. And so I started my own practice of writing gratitude and writing prayers. And little by little, I developed it into my daily motivation plan, which I'll put below as a free download. Um, I'll put links to my journals. I even have these other sheets, the task and reminder for the week. So you could put your own together, which is what I started. And it just changed my ways. It changed how I started my day because the first day, as hard as it seemed, I did 5 to 10 minutes. And then I looked so forward to it and I was so calm after the morning that I tried so hard to add more and more and more and more time. And as we all know, seasons of life, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works on Monday, it doesn't work on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. When we have kids, especially littles, there's a lot of unknowns. But either way, it was something I looked forward to. I put it in my morning anytime I could. And I'm telling you, I rewired my brain, my mood, my choices, my clarity was like, I just felt so crystal clear on what was good and what was not good for me and my family. I became like the queen of saying no because I just was not in a good place. And so I needed a whole lot of no's. And then as a parent, like it really helped clear up boundaries and what we should be doing and not be doing. And it just gave me that time to pause. Like I said, create space, which I'm telling you, we all need in our life. We go, go, go. We get up and we get on the train and we're off to the races. And then by the time we get home, dinner, clean up, settle down, go to bed, it all starts again. So if you don't find a moment to create more calm, peace, clarity, you're going to run yourself ragged. And if that's what you're feeling right now, find a few minutes in the morning to start. Just start prayer, gratitude practice. What are my 3 most important things for today? Who am I praying for today? What can I do for my health today? And then one line of encouragement, Bible verse. You can start that yourself. And it just slows you down. And I promise you, when you build that foundation every morning, all of a sudden your clarity starts to open up and you realize things start feeling a little unsettled. Like when the things you were doing, you might be like, gosh, I feel like that's not what I should be doing today. And that's okay. Maybe you're like, I need a few more boundaries for yourself, social media, with my phone, with whatever it is. Create them. It's necessary and it's really, really good. It'll give you more confidence. And this is such a good example for your kids because our kids need this too. How you start your day matters. It's the foundation for the rest of your day and the rest of your life. So start creating your own morning routine today. And if my journal will help you, I would love it, or my daily motivation plan, because that is in the notes too. So please, I would love to hear if you start this. I'd love to hear the benefits. Like, pay attention to how you're feeling. Pay attention to, are you looking forward to it? Are you wanting to create? Are you trying to get up a little bit earlier so you have that time? Our mind needs this practice. You got to work your mind just like we work our bodies, just like we work everything else. Take care of your mind. And quiet in the morning, gratitude practice, prayer, planning your day, just getting your thoughts together is so, so huge. So start it today. Please reach out if you have questions. I'd love to hear from you and I'd love to hear how it goes. So thanks for being here and we'll talk soon.